So then, question for you. I know you just posted a new video on your YouTube channel called Setting the Bar.
Yeah.
Thoughts on how, because now you actually have a goal that you're looking forward to. That's a fairly short term. I mean, that's coming up pretty quick.
Yeah, it is. Just making me nervous for it, honestly. But
so,
shit.
Yeah, I guess. Well, the real question I want to ask is, how do you look at that and still have full desire to attain it, knowing that attaining it isn't something amazing?
That's a spectacular question, actually. And this goes for really any goal too. It's kind of, I think it's because, honestly, that's something I have to honestly think on. Like, I really will have to think on that, because to me, like, it's what's tantalizing about it is the fact that I'm not there yet. It's like it's right in front of me, and I'm like, I know I can do that. And also, what's more is I like relish in the fact that I know that I'll be a stronger person because of it. Because for me to be able to, you know, simultaneously, if you guys haven't seen the video, simultaneously be able to deadlift 500 pounds, incline bench 225, squat 315, and run a 10K 3 weeks after all of those 3 lifts. Okay, to be able to do that, I have to be in like I'm in pretty good shape right now. I have to be in phenomenal shape to be able to do that, because that's a huge amount of strength and endurance and stamina all at once. So for me, because I'm not there right now, and also my mind isn't strong enough to be there, I look forward to being that next version of myself and being that much stronger and being that much more capable. And I think, you know, I mean, I actually really question, because now I'm thinking like, okay, what about the ego? You know, like, part of me totally is kick out of that. Like, the fact that I can honestly say that, especially once I've done that I'm one of the most all-around capable people probably on campus, honestly.
At least that you know. At least
that
in your own.
Yeah. And there are some that would smoke the hell out of me. I'm not trying to, again, this is where I said the ego comes in. But, like, if I go to another town, or, like, you know, like any of the above, and, you know, someone kind of makes fun of you, like, huh, yeah, like, what can you do as an all-around athlete? Because I guarantee I'll whoop your ass. You know, like, there's kind of this, like, again, it sounds bad, but, like, oh, shit, that was nasty.
You're good.
But, like, it sounds really bad. But at the same time, though, it's like, I kind of want to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the way Teddy Roosevelt talked about it is, or here, I have an even better quote. It's
better than Teddy.
It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. You know, it's like,
I love the mental image associated with that, with like some dude just decked out in fucking armor and chainmail, and just like with a fucking claymore just like hacking shit.
No, not even though, right? Like, just think about it, like, you have the capacity to be a warrior, but you're completely reserved. You're just enjoying your time in a garden.
Oh.
Much better than being a gardener, but in a bloody fucking battle with claymores and shit, holding your little shovel. Like, yeah, and
I have a trowel, stand back.
And so the Teddy Roosevelt quote I was gonna say is, it's just like, walk quiet, like, I can't remember exactly what it is.
Walk quietly, carry the big stick.
Yeah, I can't remember the first part of it. The big thing is just carry the big stick.
Yeah.
It's this idea of knowing that, like, you are that stronger version of yourself, and that if it does come to something where you'd have to do it, then you could be stronger. But the main point that I want to make, and you touch on it, which was really cool, was this idea that you're not just looking forward to doing the thing, you're looking forward to who you'll be. Because you'll be able to do that thing. It's a minute detail linguistically, but in terms of your own perception, it is huge.
That's like that, like, what is it, you know, the one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. It's the same thing where it's a minute thing, yeah, you're right, linguistically. But the difference between, okay, sure, be able to physically do those things, but being the person specifically. So, like, you know, it sounds awful, but okay, so I get to all those goals. And then we'll say 3 days after I get to all those goals, I get hit by a car and paralyzed. Okay. Fuck, that would suck. But, okay, so I can no longer do that. But the thing is, I also would know I'm very, very hard to get through. I understand all that. But I would still have those lessons learned, that extra mental strength. I'd still be that person here, even if I can't execute it with my physical body.
Yeah.
So.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
And then wouldn't that be another freaking challenge and a half?
Oh my god. I mean, there's way too many stories. I mean, actually, one of my, this guy's so cool. Derek Weida. I hope I said that properly. Weida, something like that.
Might be Weida. Either or.
Yeah, seriously. If you're seeing this, dude, like, just thank you for all that you do. And, yeah, that'd be cool if you were watching this.
Yeah,
but, like, I don't even know his full story, but basically, you know, I want to say he was in the military and, like, bomb went off. He lost his leg, and he actually specifically chose to basically amputate his leg because he was, like, there were a couple of medical reasons. And, like, I mean, he fights depression constantly. but like he still moves forward. And you know what else the other guy does? Dude deadlifts like ridiculous amounts of weight on his prosthetics. Like it's just, I mean, sure we're going back to the physical strength, but the mental strength of that is phenomenal. It's just I cannot even comprehend it. I really can't.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I could.
Well, that's the other thing is like we're kind of pampered.
No, 100%. Like honestly, to a certain level, this sounds really, really controversial. But like, there's sometimes like, people go through really tough shit, and to a certain degree, I'm almost like jealous because they're stronger and they will be stronger than I could ever hope to be. Because I've never had that struggle. I've never had that challenge. So I mean, of course, now the universe is going to send something really bad my way. But
yeah, well, I think that the universe does a really good job of giving you just a big enough bite for you to chew.
Yeah.
If you're really on your mission, like if you're really feeling it, and that goes back to what we were originally talking about, like Hokaha, like if you're
Hokaha.
Yeah.
I love that. It's great to say too.
Hokaha. But if you're really feeling it, like then I mean, you'll feel better. You'll feel ready to die if you're in that pursuit of becoming that stronger version of yourself. And if you're facing the challenges that life presents you, or at least for me in my own life, whenever the challenges that are presented to me, I truly just say, like, there's always a choice, right? It's always like, I could fuck off and then deal with it later and not do as good of a job, or I could sit down right now
and do it,
and do the thing that I am set out to do. And then you do it, and after, you feel kind of burnt out. You're like, okay, that took some willpower, like, that took energy, but you feel fulfilled.
I know.
And
like,
that
I did it,
is the feeling.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps that's what it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, actually, you know, give me 1 second, because it could lead into a much more significant conversation. I want to make sure it's not too long yet. We're at 16, so I would say we can continue and talk about at least like that conversation we had the other day about like ego guiding things versus is there true selflessness. We could have that.
Yeah, we could do that in 6 minutes.
All right, sounds good. I totally forgot where you just jumped off from. You can rewind by 30 seconds if you really want to. But basically, I was going to somehow dovetail into the fact of, and this is kind of a question for you guys as well, is there such thing as true selflessness? Or is every single thing that we do for the sake of basically pleasure or pain? And the way that I would even say this is like, okay, so, because he had an example of, you know, you save an old lady who is like going to get hit by a car, and she turns around and she says, fuck you. Okay, you don't feel good about that. You're not, you know, she's not telling you you're a hero. Thing is, inside your own head, though, you know you're a hero. And so you're kind of appeasing that
yeah,
thing.
So it's this tough like, question of can you actually be altruistic?
Yeah.
Because we're inherently wired to love being altruistic.
I would say exactly, yeah. It's just, so it's a really good question, actually. Seriously, guys, think about it. Because, I mean, to me, I don't think that there is. I want to so badly in my heart. I want to believe that we can be truly altruistic.
Yeah.
And I still have to have a conversation with my dad about it because I guarantee he thinks that we can be altruistic. And he probably has some really good reasons as to why. So I'll try and share this with you next time, you know, if, you know, things line up.
Yeah.
But tell me why, okay, so, because you believe that there is true altruism, to my understanding. Unless I change my mind, which I feel like...
Well, it's not that I don't think there isn't. It's that I can confidently say that I don't know the answer.
Oh. I mean, none of us do. I mean, honestly, again, it just goes back to the previous Mogul talk, but that's one of those things. I'm going to die and go to heaven, and then I'll, you know, go and ask, you know, Jesus or God or whoever it happens to be, and be like, do me a favor. What's the answer to this one? I've been wondering this for a really long time.
I think there's a helpful point to make, which is it's somewhat irrelevant because the end result will still be the same, that you're still helping people for the sake of helping people.
Mm-hmm. You're still making the world a better place.
Yeah, it's just whether or not
like,
you're driven by that. Yeah, and it's tough, right? Because a big thing in the development of the psyche across people that I've even heard is just this idea of detachment from this acquisitive mindset, this materialistic mindset of I want this and I want to be. It's more of like a global consciousness mindset of I want everything to be better for everything and everyone.
Yeah. And you really wonder, then again, seriously, going back to the previous Mogul talk where you felt like completely one with everything around you, and you really wonder, okay, is there true altruism in that sense? Because the fact that you're no longer doing it for the sake of others, but for the sake of yourself, but you're with everything. Oh, I actually like that. I like that one. Okay, I'm actually happy.
Tough. That's tough, right?
That makes me feel better.
Is being completely one with the universe and then hoping that things go well selfish?
Yeah. Feel free to pause and like